So that happened on a Friday, right? That happened on a Friday, and I want to document this. I always wanted to document this. Y'all tell me what y'all think, man. I don't know if I was having a heart attack, an anxiety attack, or what, but I'm gonna explain to y'all exactly how I felt. Y'all tell me what happened. Um, so I got locked up on a Friday. They say I had to see the judge Saturday morning. And it's all first I'm gonna tell you it's always scary because when you get locked up on Friday, that's the first thing go through your head. Dang, do they even do court on the weekend? Somebody gonna tell you, yeah, they do court on the weekend. Cool. She let me go Saturday morning. When she let me go Saturday morning, I'm thinking I'm just gonna go back to the dorm, wait an hour or two. They're gonna call my name, I'm gonna be processing out, everything gonna be good. Ain't gonna act so you don't eat no more, you don't eat no more lunch, no dinner, you don't eat nothing because you thinking about what's at home. I'm gonna eat. I remember I had a lot of weed at home. I had weed at home. I had like more than one flavors. I was gonna go and roll different flavors up. I was gonna have my own little celebration. I was gonna drink me something. I was gonna eat something. You know, no matter how long, when you done dealt with a little situation like that, because to be honest, it feels like I done the 5 years. You know what I mean? I feel like the officer done took the 5 years off the table. So he just really like I really owe the world 5 years. You know what I mean? It's time. It's really time for a celebration. So I'm thinking in a couple of hours I'm gonna be gone. Man, all night come. I'm sitting in there. They don't call me. I'm sitting in there. They don't call me. 9 o'clock then came. 10 o'clock then came. Then what really gets you is 10:30, 11 o'clock. They call somebody name. Michael McCormick, pack it up. So as soon as you hear that, I get up, I run to my door because we on lockdown the whole time. I go run to my door. I'm looking down in the booth, waiting on them to call my name. They don't call my name. I see the dude, he come out, he running from door to door, giving folk this, getting this number, getting that number. He done packed them up, told everybody, hey, they pop them out the dorm. I'm like, dang, man, you know what? I can't figure out what the process is. So the whole Saturday go by. It's to the point now where I'm telling they short officers, so the officers don't even come around. Orderlies come around, but they coming around in jumpsuits. When they came and got old boy to go home, orderly, which is an inmate, came and got him, told him to pack it up, help him put all this stuff on the cart, and took him out the dorm. So I'm telling the orderly, I'm like, hey man, this Saturday, I'm telling this Saturday, I'm telling the dude, I'm like, man, the judge said I can go home, man. What he was like, bro, it normally he a little Asian dude. He talking about he been in here 2 years. He like, man, it normally take about 5 or 6 hours, bro. She said you can go. They gonna call your name. I'm like, oh man. So I got this form of anxiety building up into me because it feels like when the judge said I was free to go and I'm still in here, now I got a feeling of false imprisonment. It feels like y'all holding me. It's like a trick. The judge said. So anytime an officer come around, I'm one of them dudes. I'm off at the door. I'm like, hey man, the judge said I can go like 12 hours ago, bro. What? And like judge said you can go. Yeah, man. I show them the paperwork dismissed and everything. Like, all right, man, I go check it. When they go off, they never come back. So I got a real feeling of anxiety. Man, Sunday come. Sunday come. I ain't ate all Saturday. Sunday come. I ain't ate. I ain't used the bathroom. Sunday come. Same thing. Anytime I can see somebody, I'm banging, I'm yelling, I'm telling them, man, I done got missed, man. Y'all done came and got these folk. Ain't nobody, and everybody keep telling me, calm down, man. They gonna get you. They gonna get you. I'm asking questions like, hey, say, bro, they release on Sunday? They let people go on Sunday? He like, yeah, if they be done release, they release on Sunday. I'm like, all right, so again, I'm upset. I'm feeling like I'm supposed to be out in the world. I'm feeling like they false they holding me under holding me against the judge wishes. I'm ready to call the judge. Plus, I've been sitting here all weekend this Sunday, and I've been thinking, that's what happened, man. This is, like I said, I've had my truck a year and a half and without incident. There's been no incident. And now the first time somebody get upset with me, I'm talking about really upset with me, I get pulled over and jammed up. So I really go to taking it really, really personal because I'm like, you know, I'm blaming him. Even though it's my fault, I understand this. I'm blaming him. You put me in this situation. You done went and told the police whatever you told them, and you got me in a situation where I could have been in prison for 5 years. I'm in jail now, waiting to get out. So now, really, I'm really hot because I want to go home. I want to celebrate. I really want to call this. I want to call you. You know what I want to call? I want to call that pussy ass nigga and tell him, bro, you don't got me locked up. You know what I mean? Well, it's all. I see what kind of games you play. All this and all. This is what I really want to do. This is why the anxiety up. I want to make phone calls. I want to tell. I want to call Lucifer. Like, bro, this just happened. That just happened. I just got locked up, man. I had the heat on me. They let me go. Such this, that, and that. So all this is inside of me because I'm ready to go. Man, I spent all Sunday stressing, worrying. I probably lost more health. They come and get me Sunday night. Sunday night, probably about like 10 o'clock. Even when they call me at 10 o'clock, I don't get out to 12. Man, my wife done been up there so long. Once they done told her that I've been released, she done been up there so long that my little baby, she got to go home and take my little baby and put back in the bed. The baby been up there all day. Baby ain't ate everything, right? They just waiting on me because they told them that the judge released me. Man, when they let us go, I don't wait for nothing. I don't wait to see if nobody in the parking lot or nothing. I'm gone. I'm walking down Terra Boulevard. Y'all know how it is. You don't want to wait around because you be thinking like, man, one of them, it be police officers coming in and out. You be thinking like somebody might get a call like, hey, no, get him, turn him around. So that's always out. Whenever them folk release you out that gate, you get as far away from them premises as possible. Period. No, that's it. I'm walking down Terra Boulevard. I'm going down to the Quick Trip down there, right? What's going on is I'm walking fast so it don't seem normal, but my heart is beating like triple the pace of normal. But I'm walking fast, so I don't really think nothing of it. Now, when I get to the Quick Trip, I'm doing stuff and I'm supposed to be calming down. I get me a soda because when they give me my wallet back, I had money, had my credit cards, everything, but my phone dead. I end up using somebody's phone, telling my girl to come on up there, my wife to come on up there. But I'm paying for like something to drink. I done bought a bag of chips or something, and it just my heart won't calm down. I go outside and I kind of like sit on the ground, and it still feels like it feel like I won't calm down. My heartbeat not slowing none. So I get up. I remember a thing I used to do is when I used to like play basketball and stuff, I put my hands on my head when I'm walking back and forth to open my lungs up a little bit. I put my arms on my head. I'm walking back and forth on the sidewalk in front of the Quick Trip. I promise you, my heart, if it's not getting faster, it just will not slow down. And now I'm getting worried because I'm like, it don't hurt. It's a little pressure. It don't really hurt, but I notice it, and it's like a little bit of pressure. So I'm wondering, am I having a heart attack and don't know it? I'm like, I've never had an anxiety attack, so I don't know what that is. But I know for a fact something is wrong. It's the feeling of like if you're not a smoker and you smoke 2 cigarettes, it'll be like pressure in your chest and your heart will be feeling and almost something telling you, hey man, you need to chill out, you need to calm down. But if you're a smoker, you can take it. But I'm telling you, it's that kind of. So if you're not smoking, you still don't know what I'm feeling. But there is a. So anyway, I'm trying to find out what's going on. My wife ended up pulling up with my baby. I get in and I'm happy, we happy and everything. And I'm telling her, I'm in the car, I'm like, man, I've been up at this Quick Trip like 15 minutes, 20 minutes. I'm still like, I don't know if if I'm excited about getting out or whatever, but I'm like, man, my heart won't slow down. I'm like, it just keep racing. She like, you serious? I'm like, man, I don't know if I'm having a heart attack. I'm like, it don't feel like no heart attack, but they wouldn't let me go, and my heart won't stop racing. She like, you want to go to the emergency room? I'm like, no, no. I'm like, if it don't, we get about an hour. If it don't, then you know what I'm saying. We'll do it then. Whole drive home, 23, 24 minute drive home. Heart still racing the whole time. I come in the house and my wife ended up telling me to take something. It was something I think of it. I'll think of it in a minute, but it was something. It's I don't know why Melaleuca kept coming to my mind. It ain't Melaleuca. It was something, but she told me to take, and I it almost hit just then. But it's something you could take for the mouth, by the mouth, and it'll just help, like certain stuff, help you calm down, help soothe you, stuff like that. So, and I know I wasn't tripping because I ain't been high in 3 or 4 days, and I really want to go home and smoke. You know what I mean? I want to go home and smoke. I go home. Even when I go home, I roll up. I had a fresh batch of puppies. They weren't fresh. They were about 2, 3 months old. So they in the garage, man. My garage smell like, oh my God. And they are so nasty and dirty. I don't even finna go into that. I got stuff to do, right? I got to get back to my program. Even when I roll my blunts up, I can't even smoke them because, like I said, I can't hit it right because, like, I'm just blowing it out because my heart, I ain't able to hold that in because my heart already racing. And I know then, like, I don't even finish the first blunt. So I don't even start on the second one. So I know something going on. Anyway, I just want y'all to tell me what that was. If I was having an anxiety attack or a minor heart attack or whatever, man, I ain't gonna lie. It lasted probably about an hour. And the whole, like, I started panicking a little bit. But anyway, now I'm home. I'm home. I'm feeling okay. The next day I get up in the morning, I realize, when they took my truck, it's a few things in the truck that I still wanted. Like I still had my iPhone charger in the truck. Y'all can say what you want, but I need that iPhone. My iPhone charger, probably have my little phone holder. You stick to the mirror. Probably have my baby car seat because I got the car seats in my wife's and mine, so I probably got the baby car seat. It's just certain stuff. Inside of my truck, I had I keep cologne inside of my vehicles just in case. If I forget to do it when I get out of the shower, if I got somewhere to go, I can still, last minute. And then I had the Dolce and Gabbana in that truck right there. So it was just little knickknacks things that I still wanted. I had in all of my truck, I keep jumper cables, not them cheap cables. I keep them thick cables, them $100 jumper cables in every one of them. You know what I mean? So it's just little stuff that I wanted to go and get out the truck. I called the tow yard and I said, hey, I'm calling about the Silverado, the 2021, 20 or whatever it is. I'm calling about the Silverado. They like, yeah, it's here. I'm like, can I come clear it out? Dude on the phone say, clear it out. He like, you don't want to get it? Ding. Light bulb go off in my head. My stupid ass, right? I'm like, I can get it. They were like, what you mean can you get it? You don't want the truck. I'm like, first thing in my mind is the truck was stolen. But I don't say that. I say, yeah, I want it. I'm like, how much? Are you like, well, come down here and pay the money, you can get it. I said, how much it is? He was like 324, 330, something like that. I'm like, I come pay 330, I can get the truck. He like, yeah, come get the truck. I'm on the way. I tell my wife, I'm like, hey, they just told me I can come and get the truck. She's like, for real? Bro, look, let's go down there. She's like, all right, cool. So I'm thinking, and now I want to be smart. I call myself being smart because I don't know really what's going on, right? But the man at the tow yard just said I can get the truck, and I just got out of jail. So I'm really good. On the way down there, I stopped at one of the police stations and I asked for, whoever was in duty, a sergeant, one of the officers when he got a Sarge. So when Sarge come up, I explained the situation to him. I'm like, look, Sarge, I'm like, I just got out of jail. I showed him my paperwork. I'm like, I just got out of jail because they said my truck was stolen. They impounded my truck. I said, I called down to the impound because I wanted to get some stuff out of my truck, and they just told me I can come and get my truck. So I go into a little room. He like, come on. He go into a little room. He's like, what's the case? What's this? What's that? I show him the stuff I'm finna, like all the receipts, everything I got. He put in the truck VIN number. He like, so I say, this truck not stolen. I'm like, are you serious? He like, I'm looking at it. He like, this truck not stolen. I'm like, so I can go get it. He like, yeah, I don't see why not. You know what I mean? They told you can come get it. I don't see no holds or restrictions on it. You should be good. I'm like, so is there any way that you can give me like something in writing saying that, I'm good? He like, well, I can't because, this, like we was at Forest Park or something. We stopped somewhere in between. He was like, but if you go back to, where you at, then they give it to you. I'm telling you, they'll pull up the same thing. You should be good. I'm like, bet. Appreciate it, Sard. I leave. We go down to the tow yard. Just to show us y'all ugly. Them folk tell me, give us 324, 320, whatever, and you can get your truck. I get them folk my credit card. Boom, they give me the receipt. Boom, they like, it's out there. They give me the key. I go out there. Them folk help me. I get in. They help me because there was trucks everywhere. They help me like. They like rip me like, come on, you good, come on. They helped me bag the truck all the way out. Come up out that tow yard sideways. Yeah! Come up out the tow yard, I scratch out to the house, right behind. I go to the tow yard. I go to the house. I'm chilling. I end up calling Lucifer, telling him how my whole weekend went. We talking all this and all that. I'm like, yeah, man. I'm like, bro, I just went and got the truck. He like, for real? He like, bro, the truck in my driveway right now. I'm like, they that ticket and everything. Truck in my driveway. He like, damn. I'm like, yeah, that kind of situation. So as I'm chilling, I get somebody ring the bell, right? Ding dong. When I go look out the door, it's two detectives. I done been in enough trouble to know the detectives when I see them. They gonna have on the tactical pants with like a shirt with the stitching of a badge on it, not a real badge, and then they have a gun and stuff too, right? So I know the detective, and the detective look when I see it, I know the unmarked car. So I open the door. I'm like, hey, and see, normally I don't open that door like that. I'm gonna go and tell you, but with me just getting out of jail like yesterday, oh, I know I'm good. You see what I'm saying? I'm good. I open the door. They like, they ask for me. I'm like, yeah, that me. They say, how that happen? I messed up. What happened was, I messed up. See, this would be happening. You smoke that. What happened was, so I messed up the story. What happened was, I came home, I was chilling, and the detectives come to my house then. So what I'm finna tell y'all now is what really happened. Detectives came to my house, and then after that, I thought about it, and I called about getting my stuff from the truck. This what happened. So like I said, I got out of jail. I'm chilling at home. Detectives come by my house. It was a dude and a young white dude, young white female. They asked me about me. They asked me about the vehicles, and they not asking no suspicious questions. They asked me like, "Where is the Silverado?" I'm telling them now. I'm like, well, I had one. I got locked up in it. They said it was stolen, and they took it from me yesterday. So they like, oh, is at a tow yard? I'm like, yeah, it's at a tow yard. They like, well, where is? I don't know that. I don't know. They like, well, do you know about? I'm like, I don't know. They like, you know a Lucifer? I don't know. So After they left, now at that point right there, they just stood at my door and asked me a couple of questions. Um, but they were parked on the street. They were parked on the street by my mailbox. So then I made that phone call. I thought about it like later on that day or maybe the next day, and I made the phone call. Like, let me go get my stuff out the truck. And when I did that, like that's when they told me I could come get the truck. I ain't think nothing about it. I flew down there, got the truck. So when I got the truck, I bring the truck back home. I bring the truck back home. Like I said, I call Lucifer. I get I get the knock. I get the doorbell again. When I look out, it's the same two detectives. This like 2 or 3 days later, same two detectives. Truck in the driveway. I open the door. They like, hey, how you doing? Hey, what's going on? They like, is that the truck? I'm like, yeah, that's the truck. They like, well, you do know it is stolen, right? I'm like, no, it ain't. I'm arguing with the detectives. I'm like, I went to the police station, gave them the VIN number, did this and that and that, did that and that and that. I'm like, they told me he would have gave me a paper, but it was the wrong jurisdiction. He told me the truck wasn't stolen. They looked it up before I went and got it out the tow yard. He said, you went and got the truck out the tow yard? I said, yeah. I asked them if I can come and get my stuff out of it, and they said, come and get it. So I went and paid the money and got it. I showed them the receipt. They like, man, what in the hell? I'm like, yeah, bro, I don't know. I'm like, look, I got the title to the truck. They told me it was a mistake. I can come and get my truck. I went and got my truck. The detective, like, now, while the dude detective talking to me, the lady she done drifted off and she done went and she looking around my building, trying to see what she can see, my dogs barking or whatever. So I'm talking to the white dude, but I'm watching her. I'm like, yeah, nah, they told me I can come get my truck. And he like, nah, man, the truck's stolen. I'm like, bro, the truck ain't stolen. I'm telling you, they like, look, we gonna do this and we gonna do that. We go over there and they end up calling some kind of expert, right? They call some kind of expert and they telling me, look, you see this right here? And honest, I'm gonna be honest. The stuff that he was saying, I was saying, yeah, but it would be like there's like some kind of yellow strip on the inside of the door. And when he opened it up, he was like, see, this strip supposed to be canary yellow. If it's like light yellow, then it's not authentic. I'm like, yeah, okay. So, but he's showing me like 3 or 4 different things saying, this been fabricated. This been fabricated. They never asked me for the title. They like, you got out of jail and they let you go. I'm like, okay, we ain't got to go through that again. You see, here go the truck right here. They like, listen, man. He like, how much you paid for that truck? I tell him how much I paid for the truck. He said, listen, I hate to tell you, bro. He like, but this real bad. It been going on in Atlanta. You just another victim, man. But you been got. You know what I mean? This somebody truck, man. I'm like, dang, for real? He like, yeah, man. He like, this somebody truck, bro. We gotta take your truck. I'm like, shit. So that's how I end up with no truck, and I still got the paperwork, right? So they end up taking the truck, and after they take the truck, somebody they come tow it. After they come and tow the truck, the dude want me to come down to his he asked me to come down to his car. The male detective. I go down to the car and we talking. So he asking me questions. He asked me, do I know who Clam Bookham is? Yeah, I know Clam Bookham. Do you know who this person is? And I don't know him. He started showing me pictures. Do you know? He showed me 3 pictures of 3 females I've never seen in my life. Do you know her? Nope. Do you know her? Nope. Do you know her? Nope. He showed me a picture of like 3 dudes. One of them was one of the minions. He the only one that I recognize. Do you know him? Nope. Do you know him? Nope. Do you know him? I seen him before. Do you know his name? Nope. Do you know what? Nope. And like, where you seen him at? I seen him one time when I was buying the truck. When I bought my truck, I seen him. Okay. So he like, He tell me Clam Bookham done told him that he bought his vehicles from me. I said, yeah, that is right, but I buy my vehicles from a guy on OfferUp. He said Clam Bookham said he bought the vehicles from me, and I am the head of a theft ring in Atlanta. Man, I'm sitting here, I'm doing all but laughing. I'm like, bro, I'm the head of a theft ring. They like, yeah, you the head of a theft ring. They bought it from you. I'm like, man, they asked me did I know where they could get some from because I had nothing. You see that truck that y'all just took? They know that I bought vehicle. They asked me, hey man, when you get your, and so I pointed them in the right direction. Now they talking about they bought it from me. I'm like, I put a couple dollars on it just so I can make a couple dollars, but I don't. I'm like, man, the same way that they got took, I got took. I don't have no vehicle. I got to buy another truck. I'm like, so I'm like, no, man. I'm like, them people that you talking about, I don't see them, I don't know them, I don't know nothing about them. I ain't never seen none of them girls. Then they asked me about Lucifer. I'm like, yeah, I know Lucifer. They like, what's his real name? I'm like, I don't know. They like, how you meet him? I'm like, man, in the street. I met him off OfferUp. Then we just got cool and we just kept going from there. They're like, man, no. They say, you know a little bit more about Lucifer. I'm like, I don't know. So we end up closing up the meeting that day, right? About the next day, the very next day, me and my wife doing something, and I get a phone call, but I answer all my phone calls, even the unknown answers. It's the detective, the dude. I'm like, what's going on, man? He say, look, he like, we know you know Lucifer. So I'm gonna need you. He like, if you're not going, he like, I'm gonna need you to tell me who Lucifer is. And if you're not gonna tell me who Lucifer is, then I might have to put charges on you about these theft rings. I'm sitting there, when he tell me, kind of my heart sank, right? And I'm like, oh shoot. And the crazy part about it is I'm so far like gone from the criminal world or the criminal mind frame that I'm not even like street smart no more. I ain't giving, I'm believing everything he tell me. So I'm like, no. He like, yeah, man. I hate to do it, but he like this stuff. He like it got to slow down, man. Somebody got to take the fall. So if you can't tell me about Lucifer, man, then So my girl, cause I got him on speakerphone now. Me and my wife in the car, we doing something, and she like, man, look, she like, tell him she could, and it's on speakerphone. She like, look, tell him that we'll just take the charges. We'll go get a lawyer if he gonna put charges on us. Tell him we'll take the charge and then we'll just fight in court, man. We don't know no Lucifer. And it was so crazy because the way she did it and the way she said it, I was like, damn, why I didn't do that? Because he just took it straight like that. He was soon as I said, I was like, hey man, yeah, she right. You might just we might just have to see you in court, bro. I don't tell you everything I know, man. I don't know no Lucifer, so we'll just see you in court, man. He was like, all right, man, have a nice day, and he hung up. And I have never heard from them folks again. And I'm sitting there like I said, I was surprised. I was like, dang, she had done, I guess from her watching her criminal shows and Criminal Minds and this and that. She she a little gangster with the G code, you feel me? But I'm sitting there, I just got out of jail. I just went and got the truck back. I kind of like, I'm nervous. I don't know what's going on. These folks talking about putting charges. And he really got me. He finna trick me on some bull. You know what I'm saying? And then my wife was like, man, we'll just get a lawyer. And I ain't heard nothing else about it. It's over with. You know what I mean? It's been done. So, yeah, man, I appreciate y'all sticking in there with me. I actually been trying to find a way to tell y'all that story for a long time. You know what I mean? But, I got to put the finesse on it. So, look. Y'all please hit the like button, hit the share, hit the subscribe. Y'all know I love y'all. We going live tonight at 9 o'clock. You know what I mean? I know all my folk gonna be there. Don't make me start calling y'all by name. Darren, DJ, Can't Get Right. You feel me? Nicole, Ganja, Crazy Butt, Michelle Judd. Everybody gonna be in there. Everybody Top Shotter, Ticket Tiger. Everybody, I'll be looking for y'all tonight. If I called your name now and I don't see you in there tonight, I'm blocking you with your ugly ass. Hey, hit the like, subscribe, man. I love y'all.